Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this reading. This is a reading for the zodiac sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So if you have Gemini placements in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, there is a message here for you. So these two cards came out before I had a chance to hit record while I was shuffling, so I decided to honor them as your overall energy. All right, we have the Chariot and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so some of you have money on your mind. You have money on your mind, your bills, your finances, your practical matters, how you going to pay your rent. It's, you know, that's what you have on your mind right now is money and how you're going to move forward. I feel like some of you want to move. Some of you want to literally move residence, okay? And that is why you have, you know, your finances are on your mind so much, because you guys want to move physically. And some of you just want to move on. Move forward and kind of travel, do all the things that you've been wanting to do. You want to start tackling that bucket list and just living life. I feel like that, you know, and for some of you, that requires money. You know, that requires for you to have money in order for you to start moving forward and doing the things that you want to do. So let's pull some cards for you from the deck and get started, Gemini. So first we have the Eight of Pentacles. You guys have been working hard. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, a lot of Pentacle energy here. And the Devil. All right. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. All right. So let's talk about this. A lot of you have been working really hard at your craft. And really focusing on mastering what it is that you do for a living. That seems to be very important to you right now, Gemini, is mastering your craft, honing in, perfecting it, and working really, really, really hard. And it's kind of, I mean, it's hard to say for me, because with this Nine of Cups in reverse, it seems like some of you feel like no matter how hard that you work, that nothing comes to fruition for you. Your desires never come to play. You never come to pass. Your wishes never come true. And it's like you feel like you're working and working and working and not really amounting to anything. You don't see anything coming into fruition for you. That's the feeling that I get. And it's, I feel like it's really taking a toll on you. It's making you sad. It's making you, it's really disheartening for you right now, Gemini, because you're working so hard and you're like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do in order to get ahead? You know what I mean? And you're starting to look at your work and what it is that you're doing, and some of you are asking Spirit, like, what is it that I have to do? What do I need to change? Show me the answers. Give me the answers. And I feel like you're taking a step back you know, because while you are working hard, you're also taking moments out, you know, taking moments to look at what you're doing and asking yourself, what is it that I can do differently to improve this? What is it that I can do differently to, and the word monetize came up. So some of you might be, you know, content creators or something of that nature, where you're trying to work on your content creation and monetizing yourself, or making more money in monetization. But Gemini, you're definitely taking a step back and looking at what you're doing and asking the questions about how to improve. What do you need to do in order to move forward and in order to elevate? All right. And the devil energy is here. Because I feel like it's getting a little toxic. You know, these thoughts for you are getting toxic for yourself. These thoughts are affecting your mental health in a way where you're second guessing yourself, and you're always on go, and you're always working, and because you feel you don't want to be idle, you want to constantly be moving, and it's getting toxic. It's affecting your mental health. And the bottom of the deck here is the Four of Swords, which is the card of rest, the card of self-care, the card of shutting down the mental noise for a minute and connecting with your soul, connecting with yourself. And I feel that that's what you need to do, Gemini. Shut down the mental noise. Stop working so hard, because working hard is not necessarily working smart. Okay, so, and I know that you're trying to figure out how you can make more money, how you can move forward, how you can elevate. So take that time, take this time right now to rest and allow the answers to all of those questions. Allow those answers to come to you, because they will. Because if you're constantly moving, if you're constantly shuffling around and working and on go all the time, you're not going to have a clear head. You're not going to have you're not going to have space. You're not creating the space for spirit to send you the answers. You won't be paying attention to the synchronicities. You won't be paying attention to the signs. So you need a clear head, and you need your eyes to be open to everything in order for you to receive the answers that you need. Okay? All right, so let's get an additional message from Spirit for Gemini. Give me another message for Spirit. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Okay, so this card talks about being a mirror, or other people, you being a mirror, or someone else being a mirror to you. Okay, and in relationships, and you know, I liken this card, this sort of mirror concept in relationships, because our relationships are our mirrors. You know what I mean? We attract people with the energy that we put out there. So whoever we attract, they end up being mirrors to us, because there is some reason why we attracted them in the first place. And I feel like for you, Gemini, whoever that you're dealing with, or whatever situation that you're dealing with right now is meant to teach you a lesson, is meant to trigger you so you can see some things about yourself that you need to work on. Okay? So whatever situation, and I feel like this devil is really confirming that, because the devil card talks about toxic situations, namely toxic relationships also. They could be codependent relationships, they could be abusive relationships, and I feel like there is a situation right now that you're dealing with, Gemini, or a person that really triggers you. And think about that person, think about that situation and how they trigger you. And that trigger is just a mirror, something that is supposed to be mirrored back to you, and something in you that you need to resolve and that you need to heal. And I hope that made sense. I hope I didn't ramble on with that one. Spirit, what does Gemini need to surrender? What does Gemini need to surrender to? Ooh, yes. I'm telling you. I can't make this stuff up. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. Okay? And that might be the whole trigger thing. You know what I mean? That you're in a, right now you're in a situation whereas you're feeling like you can fix someone, you can help someone, and you can't, you know? And the more that you try to help this person, the more that it triggers you and the more toxic that it gets. Okay. It's time for a relationship to shift. This is what I'm reading from the card here. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Yes. So Gemini, I definitely feel like some of you are dealing with a toxic situation that is very, very triggering. And you have to give up the notion that you can fix this person, because you can't. Their journey is their journey and yours is yours. All right, so that is the message, Gemini. Yeah, that is the message. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know why I paused there. But if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description. Also, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, and all that good stuff. I love you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.